Well, hello again. Your Curious One has returned, sharper than ever, stronger than ever, and harder than ever. That's how it goes. Merry Christmas and have a advance Happy New Year to all of you. One of the reasons that I haven't made any videos for the past many months was because YouTube removed two of my videos that literally debunked the truth about Hitler and his army and those banks that helped Hitler continue in his quest of conquering the world. And that was quite disappointing because it shows how deep the deepest state has been and how corrupt the system is. Literally, the central bank that funded the banks and companies that Hitler used in his quest of conquering the world was controlled by a Jewish family, Rockefeller. If you're not familiar to this family, they own the planet. And then, YouTube removed it, saying it was like some fact was missing. Of course, the fact is missing. Like, no one talks about these things, so there is no research. No one is there to do a research about these things. Anyhow, the topic of this video is all about this is the title. I mean, there is not really a title, but I'm going to put this as a title, which will be, do you know where the freezing weather comes from? You may say, what nonsense are you talking about again? It's not a nonsense. Take a look at the world and the shift that it has gone through. A few years ago, I think a year ago, there was this girl, I forgot his name, even this patriotic weather, I don't know, temperature, global warming activist, Ginita Gitika, I don't even know her name. I never cared to learn her name because she was another puppet of the deeper state. She literally warned the entire planet how warm it was getting. Oh my God, this was causing storms and all that. Look around you, people. The entire planet is frozen. My city is frozen. My car was bloody frozen just a week ago, to the point where it couldn't even move. So don't tell me global warming is causing all of these. No. Global geoengineering, global weather conditioning, global suppressed of sunlight is causing this. It's a huge multi-trillion-dollar project. It happens all year round. We literally never had any proper ecosystem or environment for the past centuries. It goes in the ancient times where they talked about the Great Flood, this and that. All of these things weren't caused by natural causes. They were caused by actual human-made or alien technology made effects. These are the cause of something greater, which was based on great intention. Now, if you have noticed, all of these freezing cold temperature that covers the earth time to time comes from Arctic, a place which is mostly militarized. Part of it is prohibited to cross over. So is the South Pole. But again, as I debunked, the Earth is not a little ball. Nothing can go from the North Pole to the South Pole without going upside down. Gravity will hold it by the condition. The position of the object will change, meaning an object that is in this condition will be upside down at the end of the Earth, which means the Earth is not a ball. Now, let's say the Earth is hollow, the Earth is flat, the Earth is, I don't know. I haven't been up there to take a look at the Earth. But I know that the Iceland that we call whether North Pole or the South Pole perhaps is the base where artificial intelligence of the ancient world could be using as to create such environment to keep the temperature low. Now, there are many conspiracies which I love to talk about, but I'll wrap it up as fast as I can. Number one is to literally control the temperature. because there are places where the temperature rises too high. People are facing like serious problems. So of course they want the temperature low. They create rain. They create snow. This has happened in Dubai. It happens regularly in UK. Happens all the time in Canada, in North America, like US. Some parts of the US, I believe it's Texas or Arizona. The entire sky becomes like patterned by all of these geoengineering chemicals that they spray in the air. Is debunked. We know that is being manipulated. Like I have already put up several videos about how my city alone is so involved in this geoengineering program. However, this super cold, unusual weather that often comes from the North Pole and just covers the Earth has to go somewhere. It's not like it just goes out of the Earth, right? It's pushed, it comes from, it's created from something. People say, oh no, it's about magnetic pole and it's about the condition of the sun goes around and this and that. Horse shit. We all know this is absolutely horse shit. The distance between the sun and this and that. How come in Saudi Arabia never snows? It snows when they use this geoengineering. How come in Middle East such cold air never reaches? It's always about North America. It's always about Arctic. It's all about North Pole and Europe. How come the rest of the world literally remains warm? You may say, oh, because of the altitude and the temperature and this stream of hot air, wake up, folks. Like we are literally living in the world where you have access to unlimited source of information. This is all horseshit. The weather is manipulated and is being created. Now the question is, the other conspiracy that I'm really interested in, are the aliens who live among us, or the artificial intelligence of the ancient world that is left, causing this environmental chaos because of preventing something more chaotic to be unleashed to the world? Some places where like a North Pole and South Pole, which literally doesn't exist, but anyhow, let's say for the sake of argument, there is a South Pole. It's always iced up, right? They say, oh, it's melting and all, but again, the temperatures even reach to negative 80, negative 100 sometimes. I don't know, maybe negative 50, 60, 70. I don't really know how far the temperature falls up there. Maybe is preventing us from reaching to something that we are reaching to, or is preventing something from reaching to us by creating this super cold environment. Now, I would recommend you to take a look at the movie, watch a movie called Demolition Man. It was the Sylvester Stallone was the leading actor in that movie, and also Sandra Bullock. Very interesting movie. It literally tells you that there is a technology that makes the water freeze and anything around it. As long as it hits, it freezes everything around it. What if this technology actually existed and they're using it to create this artificial weather to benefit the earth using it, or to actually harm the earth? Don't be shy, leave a comment, tell me if I'm wrong or not, and also just leave a like, subscribe. These topics are actually sensitive and a lot of people do try to stay away from them. However, I don't. I love to know the truth, and that's how it goes. Cheers for now. May we all one day breathe the clear air we deserve, and also live on a planet where there is no deeper state and there's no other artificial forms of life that control us all. Cheers, and have a very amazing new year in advance.